All right, come on. Let's see. Rory got his hate off. Maul, the baby, the smack.
He has to relax.
The baby and the smack.
Yeah, but the baby.
No.
I know how I fuck with the baby, but he gotta chill because he's gonna end up in a situation that is not gonna be good for him. Like he got on, like I think people found him because of his antics and the shit that he was doing away from music. But then when you heard the music, you're like, oh, and this nigga really makes dope music too. But you can't be going around just swinging on people in the club because they put a light in you. And don't get me wrong, I understand why his reaction would be like that. Somebody puts a phone and hits you in your face, especially with all this shit going around now with viruses and shit. You know you got to protect your space. Man, but that's why you have. That's why you have to have.
Shut up.
Why are you telling me to shut up? I'm talking about.
I would never tell you to shut up, but I'm saying what you're saying. They've got to protect your space. Shut up.
No, you do have to protect your space, but you should also have security in place for shit like that. Especially when you're one of the biggest artists.
That's why I'm telling you
in
shut
industry
up
right now. No, but I'm just saying that he has to have better security. They shouldn't even got that close to him.
Two biggest security guards in the world, and you got to smack somebody.
Yeah, but they weren't. His security wasn't. People. His security wasn't like they didn't have him surrounded. Then
that's a conversation that you need to have with your security.
Which is why I just said he needs to up his security.
Well, that's why I'm saying
he needs to up his security. But regardless, though, you shouldn't be swinging on people in the club. But I do understand, in that moment, a reaction. And you want to do that, but when you're one of the biggest artists in the game right now, you definitely can't be doing shit like this. And at this point, it's getting a little. It's like, all right,
for me to say
choking niggas up at valet.
For me to say I understand that instinctually, it would be for me to agree with a cop shooting an innocent person out of fear.
No.
And I can't. I can't.
If you're walking through a club and somebody reaches out and touches your face and hits you in your face. Your reaction might be to push, just do something. I'm not saying you would automatically slap.
I know there's no rapper training. I know there's no rapper training.
It's not even about being a rapper.
No, but I want to point out that difference in the example that I made. Police are trained. So when you are just shooting people because you are in fear, that is against your oath and your training. I'm not that stupid. I do see the distinction there. But you gotta have. I'm not even gonna get into this.
Listen, if you walk through a club right now and somebody reaches out and grabs your face, you would have a reaction to where you would push somebody or push their arm out of your face. You would have it's just a natural thing as a human. I don't care if you're a rapper or whatever, whoever you are. If you're walking somewhere and somebody just reaches out and puts something in your face and touches your face, you're gonna have a physical response to that.
I mean, yeah, but not necessarily turn around and swinging on someone. Like that happens all the time.
I'm not saying you would turn around and swing. You would have some type of physical, what are you doing? Right or wrong?
This is nasty.
Maybe protecting yourself, but not like going on the attack.
I'm just saying you would have some type of physical response.
Sometimes you just look and see what the fuck just happened.
Okay, so you would let you walk outside, somebody just touch your face. You would let that happen. All right, so what I'm saying is you would have some type of physical, you would push their arm, something.
But sometimes
that's a false parallel.
Yeah, it is.
Why? If you're walking through a club, and somebody reaches out,
people are dancing and shit.
If we are walking outside on our own recognizance and someone puts something in our face, we will defend ourselves.
Even if you're walking through a club and somebody puts a camera flash right in your face and touches your face with their phone, you would have a physical response. You've had physical responses for less than that.
I don't think I have.
You have. You've had physical responses for less than somebody putting a phone in your face.
I haven't had physical responses.
You've got mad when people just took photos of you if you was somewhere doing something.
I get super mad about that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is somebody actually put the phone in your face.
I would be super angry about it.
You would have a physical response. You would push their arm. I know you would.
I don't know that.
You would. It's a natural thing. And it doesn't have nothing to do with who you are and your bank account.
I don't think it should be a natural thing.
I don't disagree with any of that, but that's not what he did.
Yeah, it's a difference between pushing someone's arm away.
Backed up and smacked the shit out of him.
I said what he did.
And by the way,
after a pause.
I do think that he did not see that was a woman. That's beside the point.
We will cape for who we like. I'm not saying y'all, but I mean, over the weekend, I've just seen it. I've seen it.
But no,
There's a bunch of people defending him for smacking the shit out of a girl because the girl put a light in his face.
I'm not defending that.
Nigga, so what? The girl put a light in your fucking face.
That's not what anyone is saying.
I'm not defending that. What I'm saying is,
I instinctually did something. No, you turned around, paused, looked at somebody, and smacked the shit out of them. We've been there before. We know how that go. Don't tell me about instinctually. Don't tell me about all these blogs coming out now because the blogs are the attorneys. The blogs get right. The blogs get right. The baby instinctually did something. What do you guys think? I don't give a fuck what they think, nigga. That shit is nasty, especially with your history. Come on, man, knock it off.
But that's
and then why I gotta wait for the label to say to him, "Yo, you off? Apologize." Why do I have to wait for that? Because before the label chimes in, and I've seen that a lot in the past month, where somebody do something stupid, like Summer in that airport shit. She did something stupid, went online, said, yo, fuck y'all if you offended. The label calls and says, nigga, pipe it down. And then you get on there and say, yo, my bad, shouldn't have been all that. Like, I can tell when that happens.
Yeah,
like,
but
why you on your own recognizance can't say, damn, that was fucked up, my bad. No, a lawsuit is coming your way. What are you talking about? I got 10 grand if y'all find a video of the girl. Huh? Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about?
No,
like, stop with niggas just sounding stupid because we like them.
No. But I don't know if you're talking to.
I don't know
if
you're talking to us.
Yeah,
not really just y'all. I'm talking about what I've seen in terms of this story in the past 3 days. I'm not attacking y'all.
Let me be clear.
That was not my opinion.
I'm not attacking y'all.
No.
I didn't
let me
say
be
y'all
clear.
said none of that.
The first thing I said was he has to chill out because the antics and all of this shit away from the music is going to get him in a lot of trouble. What he did, I'm never condoning any man putting his hands on a woman. Never. What I am saying is, I can understand him having a physical response to someone shoving something in his face as he's walking through a club. Whether he knew it was a woman or not, I don't know.
Okay, let me.
But I'm just saying that as an artist of his caliber and his stature, he has to know that.
Rapper or not, you can't just swing on people.
Hold on.
No,
I would like to
agree.
I would like to challenge.
Especially
I would like to challenge what you were saying.
Well, what?
And I understand what you were saying, but I challenge it by saying, when you are in this field and you make 200 grand an appearance, it is kind of your due diligence to know how to move in these spots that are hiring you. And even if you want to throw all of that out of the window, I would agree with you if this is your first inference. I've seen you put your hands on niggas for the last 9 months and then run to the internet to explain. This is not an isolated incident. You can't expect the audience to understand every time you put your hands on somebody. You are roaming around the world picking up bags. You are not in Charlotte anymore. You're not just around some street niggas anymore. You have a fucking responsibility to yourself and to the consumer.
Yeah,
that chick paid to come see you, nigga.
Yeah, but Joe, then you got to understand as...
And that don't get it right.
I was going to say.
That don't get it right.
She ain't paid him to put a phone on my face.
Put your phone on my face, though.
But that is not the response at all. I was just to that exact point.
I agree.
No, that doesn't allow...
That don't give fans the right.
the consumer to do anything they want to do.
Yes, that don't give fans the right. But it is being reported that the young lady has retained an attorney.
Of course.
Oh no, he
has.
getting hit with something for this, for sure.
But deeper than that, he has to know that there are people that are looking for this now. There are people that are going to try that now because they're going to try to get you to react and respond physically, and then now here comes a lawsuit.
That's
which is
our
why I'm
only
saying,
point.
But which is why I'm saying I understand, because as just a human, it's a reaction.
Sure.
If you're walking through somewhere and somebody puts something in your face, you're gonna have a physical reaction to that.
It takes 28 days to change a habit.
That's natural.
If you are making $250,000 in appearance, then you go sit your fucking ass up somewhere for 28 days and have somebody shove something in your face so your responses can be different.
And even if you're a rapper or not, you shouldn't just swing on
What are we talking
people
about?
No, but what
before seeing what was happening or anything
But
first.
this is what I'm saying, though. You got to understand what I'm saying. I understand as a human first.
Yeah.
If I'm walking in Trader Joe's,
Right.
and somebody comes in the aisle and puts something and touches my face, I'm gonna have a physical response.
You're not gonna turn around
Not
and
saying I'm gonna
punch
slap
without
somebody.
looking.
I'm gonna push your arm, something like, what the
of
fuck
course.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Now, I'm never agreeing with putting your hands on anybody
Right.
or especially hitting a woman. I'm never in agreement with that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, you have to understand that people are human first.
No doubt.
It's not about being a rapper and he's successful.
All right,
he's human.
I agree there though, but that's not also walking. He's not walking through Trader Joe's. He's going to be walking through
Wherever
clubs.
he's walking at.
He's going to be walking through crowded clubs for the rest of his career.
That doesn't give people the right.
He's going to be walking
touch
through
you in your face,
backstages.
though.
I'm not saying that. It's not going to. There's mad shit artists got to sit there and just shut the fuck up about when it's not right. If you want to continue to work in this space.
Yeah.
I'm not saying people should be allowed to put their hand, face, an object, anything near any artist's face. But I'm a realist. And anytime you walk through a crowded club where people are drunk and you're a celebrity, yes, people are going to continue to do that. So there's certain things you just got to take on the chin and say, yo, I hired this security. They should do it. I should maybe black on my security
That's
then.
the bottom line. His security needs to do a better job of wherever he's walking through, wherever they're escorting him to. They need to do a better job of surrounding him and clearing the way for him. Keep
Period.
keep people out of his way.
And if you have an issue with how that job is being done, that is a conversation between you and your security.
Right. I agree. Definitely not in agreement with him putting his hands on a woman, though. Definitely, I don't want that.
Well,
I
that,
want to
I
be
mean,
clear
that,
on that. That's
that
not
goes
what I'm
without
saying.
saying, regardless.
I'm saying I understand how him as a human would have a physical response to somebody.
No,
putting
you need to
something in
say
his
it, because
face.
some niggas is all right with smacking the shit out of chicks.
Nah,
So you do need to say
You
it.
can't never be okay with that.
I know how my friends are, and they're not. So I'm talking to my friends right now.
Yeah, nah, that's never okay. You can't put your hands on a woman.
And in general, like even if you're just someone at a bar and someone bumps into you, that does not necessarily give you the right to turn around and start swinging.
Bumping into you and
Or
putting
whatever.
something-
Here's
putting
the thing.
something in
Here's
your
the thing.
face is totally different.
Here's the thing. Even if it does, I promise you, walking away is better.
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
I,
oh yeah,
I
Exactly.
promise you.
oh yeah, I agree.
And be
I agree.
clear, this isn't like my fourth conversation on
Whether
this,
you
on
win or
the-
not.
on this gentleman and this topic, and I only talk about it with so much conviction because I want him to be here.
Yeah.
Like I want you to continue to be around to reap the fruits of your labor. Like we've seen too many stories. I mean, I've said this a million times. We see too many stories of the young black dude from the hood get it popping, start feeding his family and millions of other families, and then because the law is attached in some way, he's taken from us musically.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a sad story, one that we should not want to see in repetition. And he got eyes, like Kendrick got eyes. So is anybody looking around or no? Or we just going, flashlight in my face, I'll smack the shit out of you. Huh?
No, yeah, I agree. You definitely can't be swinging on people, but again, he had a human moment, and it's just the fact that he's the artist and the caliber person he is it's going to be legal things to follow. But in totality, he needs to move different.
Protect your brand.
Yeah.
Protect your
You
brand.
you can't be moving like this. Like this now, these antics are becoming a little redundant. It's like, all right, you just going places now and always getting into some shit, and you don't want that to overshadow. Like he's a talented artist, so
I mean, look at artists getting sued for their security and their entourage doing something when you wasn't even there.
Right.
You doing it yourself is
Yeah.
shouldn't even be in the equation.
Word.
All right.
well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
No, we know what's going to happen. Shit.
I mean, honestly, let's hope this becomes just a settlement.
Yeah.
That's always the tough part.
All right, I'm not playing outstanding because of this, so.
No, it's fine.
This ain't an outstanding moment.
To close this, I want to read what Jay Prince had to say, and he posted this after that horrific video of all those teenagers jumping on that little 15-year-old girl, which was horrific.
Yeah, I was sick.
I try to really filter what I see on the internet, and those are some of the things I try to filter against,
Same.
like idiot kids.
Yeah.
Jay Prince says, what happened, Rory?
I've never and I've seen some nasty shit. I've never in my life at that age ever heard anyone think or do anything like that before.
These kids are
Yeah,
stupid.
I've never seen that.
I don't.
And I've seen some foul shit.
It wasn't even. I've never even seen anything close to that happening when I was that age. Like,
Yeah. Or even the thought or the idea.
yeah.
Jay Prince says, I don't know if you boys think this is a new trend to be putting y'all hands on females. Let me just tell y'all this is weak shit, and men don't act this way or allow boys to act this way in their presence. Which simply means every man that's comfortable in his body being a man needs to kick every boy in their ass on the spot in unison that participate in weak shit like this. Some of you so-called men see this kind of abuse taking place and turn your head as if you don't see it. Let me just say this is the reason it keeps evolving, because men are afraid to hold boys accountable for their actions. To the real men that's left on this planet, let's not live in fear. There are some things in life worth dying for, and protecting our women from this weak shit like this is at the top of the list. And to the little homie, the baby, I got love for you, but I cannot discriminate because you're a celebrity. If you felt like slapping somebody, you should have slapped one of them security men that was with you that was not doing their job. End quote. That is from Jay Prince regarding that nasty beatdown we saw of the 18 young men on the 15-year-old young teenage girl, as well as the baby shit, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's that on that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that-
said it. You said
that
it.
shit
Well
was
said.
sick.
Well said.
I agree.
Well said, my ass. As somebody that's gone through the like domestic violence rigmarole, falsely accused, like boy did the goalposts move.
What do you mean it moved?
What do you mean it moved? I watched people defend this bullshit for 2 days.
Defend the baby?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Who's defending that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, no.
I've seen it. It just lets you know the power of capitalism. Like he really is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but you can't defend that. No, there's no defense for that.
You can attempt to suppress it, and that's what the labels do until they're tired of doing it.
Oh well, yeah, the labels for sure. I thought you were talking about just the public.
Well, I am, but public outcry is what causes companies to move.
Oh, absolutely.
So if
if you're looking for a label to have a moral stance, even when it comes to hitting women, you're not gonna get it.
I'm not.